Hello, tech lovers. Thank you for tuning in to Tech Savvy AI, the show where we explore the most fascinating and cutting-edge tech stories that are shaping our world. In this episode, we have a lot of exciting topics to cover, so let's get started and dive into the world of technology. First up on the tech news, we have foldable Apple frenzy. Are we finally getting iFlips and iPads that bend? The rumor mill is churning faster than a hamster on Red Bull, and this time, it's all about Apple and foldable devices. Yes, you heard that right, foldable iPhones and iPads might be closer than ever. Now, before you pre-order your iFlip, hold your horses. Apple's still in the early stages, tinkering away like mad scientists in their Cupertino lab. Remember their fancy new mixed reality headset, the Vision Pro? Yeah, that just launched, so foldable devices are still simmering on the back burner. But here is the juicy stuff, these foldables are rumored to be like the Samsung Galaxy Flip, all sleek and clamshell. Imagine unfolding your iPhone to reveal a tablet-sized screen. However, don't expect to see them in stores anytime soon. We're talking 2024 or even 2025 at the earliest. Apple's facing some hurdles, though. Making these things durable and thin is like trying to balance a bowling ball on a tightrope. They gotta stop the screens from cracking like Humpty Dumpty, especially when folded. Plus, squeezing all the techie bits into a slim form factor is like playing Tetris on expert mode. But hey, where there is a will, there is a way, right? Apple's already scouting parts suppliers in Asia, and rumors suggest different sizes are on the table. They're even cooking up a foldable iPad, think an iPad mini that unfolds into an 8-inch wonder. But the engineers are stressing over one thing, making sure the screen folds flat like a dream, with no annoying creases to break the illusion. So, is this foldable future just a pipe dream? Not necessarily. While we wait, let's discuss, are you team foldable or team classic design? Would you rock an iFlip or an iPad that transforms? Hit the comments and let's get the conversation flowing. Coming on to our next news. Ditch the apps, dive into genius, Google's Gemini experiment. Let's be honest, juggling apps like a circus performer just to get simple stuff done is enough to make you want to throw your phone into the nearest ocean. But fear not, tech enthusiasts, because Google's got a new AI assistant called Gemini, formerly known as Bard, which is now ready to jump in and save the day. Gone are the days of searching for info across a million apps or struggling to set reminders that actually stick. Gemini integrates seamlessly with your Gmail, Maps, and Docs, transforming it from just a chatbot into a productivity powerhouse. Need an email summarized? Boom, Gemini's got it. Want to draft an email with all the details? Say no more. Gemini's your genie in a digital bottle. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. While Gemini might not be the smoothest talker compared to, say, ChatGPT, it makes up for it with its practical skills. Imagine exporting answers directly to Docs or Gmail. Also, for more features and integrations, Gemini Advanced is accessible through the Google One AI Premium plan. Of course, there are some kinks to iron out. Understanding context is still a bit tricky for Gemini, and integrating with your calendar would be like giving it gills to breathe underwater. Plus, its responses feel more like reading a textbook than having a chat with a friend. But here is the exciting part, this is just the beginning. Imagine Gemini evolving into your default assistant, seamlessly handling all your tasks while you conquer the world, or, finally book that scuba diving lesson. Sure, it might not be perfect yet, but compared to the limitations of Siri or Alexa, Gemini feels like a breath of fresh air. So, ditch the app juggling act and give a shot towards Gemini, which even available on Play Store as an application. You might just find yourself surprised at how much time and frustration it can save you. Hold on to your seats for our next ride. Gogoro Pulse revs up the electric scooter game. Get ready to shift gears, because Taiwanese EV giant Gogoro just dropped their flagship scooter, the Pulse, and it's a game changer. Forget your grandma's put-put scooter. This baby's packing the most powerful motor Gogoros ever put on two wheels, making it a rocket on the road. But wait, there is more. They've embraced the Aeroforce design philosophy, meaning the scooter cuts through the wind like a sleek samurai sword. Tech geeks, rejoice! The Pulse rocks a Matrix LED headlight for ultimate visibility and a 10.25-inch touchscreen dashboard powered by Snapdragon's top-of-the-line processor. Feeling left out, Apple fans? Don't worry, you can lock, unlock, and start your Pulse right from your Apple device, talking about seamless integration. But speed and looks aren't everything. The Pulse comes equipped with an air-cooled hyperdrive H1 motor, ensuring smooth and powerful performance. Want to control that power? No problem. A traction control system and 6 ride modes let you adjust to any situation. Now, the suspense is killing us, but Gogoro hasn't spilled the beans on the range and battery capacity just yet. Stay tuned, folks, this is just the beginning. And the good news doesn't stop there. Gogoro's bringing their electric goodness to India with the crossover scooter, perfect for private ownership and launching mid-2024. So, ditch the car keys, embrace the electric revolution, and hold on tight, the pulse is gonna take you on a ride you won't forget. Now, let's dive into some mind-bending science. Brain in a box, scientists print tissue that thinks. Calling all science enthusiasts and future thinkers. Hold on to your neurons, because researchers just pulled off a feat straight out of sci-fi. They've 3D printed brain tissue that actually behaves like the real thing. This isn't some Frankensteinian experiment, but a groundbreaking advancement in understanding and potentially treating brain diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Imagine having a tiny, working brain model to study how it communicates and malfunctions. Pretty mind-blowing, right? Forget clunky 3D printers spitting out plastic trinkets. This technique involves stacking thin layers of bioink, a special gel filled with living brain cells, like building a tiny Las Vegas with tiny brains instead of casinos. The coolest part? These printed brains aren't just decorations. The neurons inside actually grow and connect, mimicking real brain activity. This level of control over cell types and arrangements blows other methods out of the water, offering researchers a powerful tool to unlock the mysteries of the mind. Think of it this way, instead of studying isolated brain cells, we now have a mini network operating in a dish. This paves the way for personalized medicine, testing drugs more effectively, and even understanding how diseases develop on a deeper level. This is just the first step, but the implications are enormous. We are talking about potentially revolutionizing neurological research and bringing us closer to treating some of the biggest brain challenges we face. So, the next time you think 3D printing is just for toys, remember, it might actually hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the human brain. But fear not, there's no need to panic about tiny printed brains taking over the world, at least not yet. And now, onto the battlefield of silicon supremacy. AI chip wars, will Nvidia's crown fall under a shower of startups? Remember the days when AI superpower meant owning the most powerful graphics cards? That's how Nvidia conquered the market, evolving from gamer heaven to AI kingpin with its dominant GPUs. But hold on to your silicon wafers, tech enthusiasts, because the game is changing. Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, and Tesla, these tech titans are no longer content renting computing power. They're building their own AI empires, complete with custom-designed chips tailored to their needs, with better cooling systems. But wait, isn't Nvidia unbeatable? Not quite. While they have 70% of the market share, upstart chipmakers are like scrappy rebels wielding niche weapons. They can't match Nvidia's broad spectrum, but they offer laser-focused solutions for specific tasks. Think of it like David's slingshot versus Goliath's giant sword, small but precise and potentially game-changing. Sure, funding might be tougher with Nvidia looming large, but innovative startups like D-Matrix and Tenstorrent are proving their worth. Imagine an AI chip optimized for translating languages or running AI models without buying the models themselves. Pretty cool, right? And the plot thickens. OpenAI CEO just invested in a company building brain-like chips, promising crazy power and efficiency. Plus, other challengers like TinyCoop and Modula are offering unique chips for different applications. This AI chip war is hotter than a dragon's breath. So, will Nvidia's reign crumble like a sandcastle? Not necessarily. But the market is definitely diversifying, offering exciting possibilities beyond just big language models. We're talking self-driving cars, smarter robots, and who knows what else. So get ready, tech fans, because the AI chip battle is just heating up. And remember, while the fight might be real, the ultimate goal is building a better future with smarter technology. Just don't expect any lightsaber duels, at least not in our silicon reality. Next, prepare for a fusion revolutionary breakthrough. Calling all energy nerds and climate warriors. Buckle up, because scientists at the Coulomb Center for Fusion Energy just achieved a record-breaking feat that could change the world. They generated a whopping 69 megajoules of fusion power in the JET experiment. Hold on, let's break it down. Fusion is basically the process of smashing tiny atoms together like cosmic Pac-Man, releasing massive amounts of clean energy, unlike Mr. Spock's accidental meltdown, which wasn't exactly clean or controlled. But there is a catch. These atoms don't want to be friends, their repulsion is pretty strong. So, How do we force them to play fusion patty cake? Enter jet, a giant machine wielding powerful magnetic fields to squeeze these atoms into a hot, swirling donut of plasma. In JET's latest experiment, they used fancy isotopes called deuterium and tritium, which, when they fuse, release an additional helium atom and a boatload of energy. And how much energy are we talking? Enough to power 60,000 homes for 5 seconds. It's not enough to light up all of England yet, but it's a giant leap towards harnessing the power of the stars, without needing a spaceship or risking a black hole incident. Now, before you start planning your fusion-powered utopia, there are some hurdles to jump over. Building a commercial fusion power plant is like building a Death Star, minus the evil empire and laser beams, but with equally complex engineering and materials challenges. Still, the good news is that investment in fusion is growing, progress is being made, and some experts predict we might see commercially viable fusion sometime in the second half of this century. So, while we might not be powering our cities with fusion just yet, this breakthrough is a huge step in the right direction. It's a reminder that the future of clean energy is bright, and who knows, maybe one day we will all be living in fusion-powered homes, minus the plutonium, hopefully. And finally, a leap forward for electric vehicles. Electric cars zoom closer to 1,000 kilometers range, Korean researchers crack battery innovation. Attention to all electric vehicle enthusiasts. Get ready to hit the road like never before, because researchers in Korea have just made a major breakthrough that could take us one step closer to EVs with insane driving ranges. Hold on to your charging cables, because we are talking about a potential 1,000 kilometers on a single charge. The secret sauce? Silicon. Yes, the same stuff you find in sand and computer chips. Turns out, it packs a serious punch when it comes to storing energy, making it a dream material for batteries. But there's a catch. It can be unstable and expand dramatically during use, causing headaches for engineers. This is where Professor Soojin Park, Minjun Jae, and Dr. Hae Bin Sun from Post-Tech come in. They've created a powerful battery system using micro-sized silicon particles and a special gel polymer electrolyte. Fancy names, but what do they mean for us? Imagine tiny silicon grains, 100 times bigger than usual, swimming in a special jelly-like substance. This combo offers the best of both worlds, the high energy storage of silicon without the crazy expansion issues. And the cherry on top? Their battery showed a 40% boost in energy density compared to regular batteries, bringing that 1,000 kilometers dream closer than ever. But wait, there is more. This isn't just some lab experiment gathering dust. The manufacturing process is simple and ready to be used right now. Professor Park is super excited about their findings, highlighting the potential to revolutionize high-energy density batteries. Now, don't expect to see these miracle batteries powering your car next week. But this breakthrough represents a giant leap forward in the race for longer-range, cleaner EVs. So, buckle up, eco-friends, the future of electric transportation is looking brighter and farther-reaching than ever. Just remember, while this research is exciting, it's still early days, so keep your expectations realistic and excitement levels high. That's it for now, folks. The coolest and most important tech news stories of the week. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to hit that like button, subscribe, and enable that notification bell to keep up with the newest tech trends. Until next time, keep discovering, keep inventing, and always keep being tech savvy.